Yes, people, we're back again. Everton, Liverpool, Merseyside derby preview. Let's get into it. So obviously, it is the last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Also, before we do get into it, make sure you smash the like, subscribe. We're now on the road to 700 subscribers. But yeah, this is the last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison Park before they move into their new stadium. We're going to be discussing the lineup, a bit about the game, and my score predictions. So make sure you do sit back and enjoy. Let's get straight into it. So obviously, Liverpool are top of the league. If they do win this game, they go 9 points clear of Arsenal. This is obviously the game in hand game. This was the game that was meant to be played. What was it, back in December, was it? December, November, around that time, wasn't it? Where this game was meant to be played, and obviously it's been rescheduled for Wednesday. Obviously, at the time of recording this, just want to say, obviously Arne Slot hasn't done his press conference for the game, so obviously in terms of like lineup predictions, things could change. But obviously, I am recording this on a Monday night, so yeah. As for Everton, they are 16th. They're doing well. You know, since David Moyes is coming in, they've won 3 in a row in the Premier League. They've actually been scoring goals, keeping clean sheets, and now they're moving away from that relegation zone, being 7 points clear. I believe, to be honest with you, the way that it's going this season, 35 points, probably low 30s, will probably be enough for you to stay up. Because obviously Southampton aren't going to get those points. Ipswich and Leicester, I believe, could probably maybe get high 20s, low 30s. And you look at Everton, they're only 4 points off 30 points. They're going to win another 2-3 more games from now to the end of the season. So I think they're almost basically a guarantee to stay up. I think you'd actually be mad if they actually went down from this point of view, especially the form they are in under Moyes and how bad Leicester, Ipswich and that are. Wolves could get dragged in. But yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting for them. As for home form coming into this game for them, they are sitting in 11th, winning 4, draw 4, and losing 4. As for Liverpool in the away, this season playing 12, winning 9, drawing 3, and obviously we've not lost away this season. Form based off the last 5 matches, Liverpool winning 3 out of the last 5 and drawing 2 in the Premier League. And obviously, as for Everton, they are sitting in 7th, so one of the decent informed teams right now. For them, sitting on 9 points, losing 2, winning 3. So, to be honest with you, they're gonna be up for it. Look, I always say Liverpool, Everton at Goodison Park is one of the toughest places for me for Liverpool to go. I back us to win anywhere, barring probably Goodison Park and Etihad away. Over probably the last 10 years, I fancy Liverpool to beat most teams away, barring Goodison and the Etihad. I mean, the records speak for itself. Like Liverpool lost their last season 2-0, 0-0, 4-1, 2-2, 0-0. 0-0, 0-0. Do you know what I mean? It's always, God, I won't be surprised if it's another 0-0. But I'll be shocked if it's a 0-0 on Wednesday night. I just think because it's the last derby, Liverpool know if they win, they go 9 points clear. So I think both teams are just going to be an absolute all-out war. To be honest with you, I do think there will be goals coming into it. I do think there will be goals. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. To be honest with you, and so, and obviously there are the form table. I can't remember if I just did share the tab, but these are some of the stats coming into it for Everton and Liverpool. Obviously, they've got a couple of injuries: Brozier, Calvert-Lewin, McNeil, Oriel, Malangala, Seamus Coleman, Milinkovic, and Sir Mitty. And obviously for Liverpool, Joe Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Top goal scorers for Everton this season is Indigne, and obviously Mohamed Salah on 21 goals, 13 assists. Salah does love a goal in the derby, so he's got quite a few goals in the derby. Mohamed Salah. But yeah, let's get into my lineup prediction. While we also speak a bit more about the game. I mean, look, I think for Liverpool, for me, we have to just treat it as another game. Everton obviously are going to use the emotion. You know, they're going to want to drag it into a physical battle using the emotion of the game and the fans in terms of that's how they're going to get it over the line for them. And as for Liverpool, we've just got to use it as another game. And I think that's the mentality and the mindset that Arnie Slot does have anyway, so I won't be too concerned on that. So that's what Liverpool have got to do. Obviously, we did lose in the FA Cup, shocking. And obviously, Arnie Slot did rotate. So I'm expecting a full bang strength team. Obviously, they've had a lot of these players have had a decent extra couple of days of rest. And obviously, Liverpool are going to want to win, after losing at the weekend to Argyle. Some of the players that did play in that game are obviously going to be wanting to win. So, yeah, in goal is obviously going to be Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker will come back in for this game. We'll do left back first. Do we see Andy Robertson? I think we actually do. I think the experience of Robbo in these games, I don't think he's been as bad, to be honest with you, Robertson, in the past couple of games. Why is he not coming up? Andy Robertson. At centre-back, obviously, will be Virgil van Dijk. Obviously, I don't think it will be Joe Gomez. I don't think you're going to see Kwanzaa or Enzo. They were the centre backs that did play at centre back in the game. Obviously, Gomez did pick up an injury. I think the centre back to partner obviously will be Ibrahim Kanate. So yeah, at left back, right back. Sorry, it's going to be interesting because Connor Bradley. We don't know if he actually did pick up the injury. If he has, it's going to be really intriguing to see what Slot does. Because obviously there's no Joe Gomez, there's no Trent. I believe Connor Bradley probably is fit. Slot just didn't want to take him to the Argyle game because he couldn't risk him. If the injury did get any possibly worse. And obviously he would have been out for the derby. So I believe Connor Bradley is fit for this game. I think in the midfield, you're going to see the likes of Gravenberch come back in. He's going to have a nice full week's worth of rest, which is good. And to also partner him will be Alexis McAllister. In the 10 will be Szoboszlai. Very much easier. I think the team very much does pick itself, to be honest with you. The players that didn't play are obviously going to play. Now the front three, I think obviously it's going to be Mohamed Salah, because obviously he didn't get taken to home park on the weekend. Now left wing, I think it's going to obviously be Gakpo. Again, he didn't play, so Cody Gakpo is going to be playing. Striker, it's going to be interesting to see. Is it going to be a Darwin? Do we go with Diaz, Jota? For me, I want Jota. I think Jota does suit these style of games. The way that Everton want to play as a box-to-box striker in the box. They're going to be wanting to sit in deep, etc. And I think Jota is going to suit that game more. And I feel like with the emotions and stuff, Darwin and Diaz, are they going to be able to handle it as opposed to someone like a Jota? And Jota has always delivered in these style of games. Do you know what I mean? So I would start Jota, and that is my team to play in the last derby at Goodison Park. Alisson Becker, Connor Bradley, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Salah, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, and Jota. I want to see a performance, and that's why this is my prediction. Everton 1, Liverpool 2. I do think Liverpool will get over the line and get the 3 points. Won't be surprised if we go 1-0 down, to be honest with you. But look, what matters is that we get the 3 points. You know, we've got 5 games in 15 days. Like, we've obviously got the game against Everton. Then we've got Wolves on the weekend, Villa, Man City, Newcastle. That 3-game bracket here, Villa and Man City back-to-back away, even Newcastle at home. Do you know what I mean? So I think Liverpool, this period is the toughest period of the season so far. I mean, I remember early in the season we did go through a period where I had like 10 in like with space of 10 games. We did have like Chelsea who were in form, Villa, Real Madrid, Leverkusen. We had Man City in there. I think we had Arsenal in there. But for me, this 5-game run is harder. 5 games in 15 days. It's a lot of games in 15 days. Do you know what I mean? And 2 of those are back-to-back away. At one of the two tough grounds. Say what you like about Man City, it's going to be tough. Our record there is not great. Same with Aston Villa, it's going to be tough there. Everton, tough. And then obviously after that, then we've got Southampton. Then it's Everton again. Do you know what I mean? So I think if Liverpool can get through these next 5 games, if we win the next 5, I don't. It will be some bottle for Liverpool to not win the Premier League. I really do, because if you think about it, right? Let's get the Premier League table up. Right? So if we win the next 5, right? Add on to 56 points, so 59, 62, 65, 68, 71. Yeah, 71 points. All right there. Yeah, 71 points. And then there's still what? 10 games to go. I mean, you'd expect, who's Arsenal's next 5? I think that's a good way of looking at it as well. Arsenal's next 5 is Leicester, West Ham, Forest away, Man U away, and Chelsea. I would expect Arsenal to drop points in those, so the gap could get even bigger. So by the end of this 5-game run that Liverpool are going to be having, there's a chance that Liverpool could be something like 12, 13 points clear with 10 games to go and only 30 points available. So Liverpool would have to lose 5, 6, 7 games. That's why these next 5, I'm biting your hand off every single one. Give me 3 points. We keep it moving. And yeah, we got a Premier League title to win now. I wouldn't say I'm over the Plymouth game, or I'm not even trying to do the bigger fish to fry type shit. But Liverpool, effectively, we have got bigger fish to fry because obviously we've got the Champions League now. We've got the Carabao Cup to focus on. So yeah, we keep things moving, people. Smash a like, subscribe. We might be doing a watch along. I'm going to see how I'm feeling. To be honest with you, but I've gone with an Everton 2-1 win for Liverpool. Liverpool to be Everton 2-1 in the derby. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe. Take care. Up the Reds.